David C. Jones before the curtain goes up, but the curtain's not going up. Instead, the gallery is going to be open because we're going to be talking about the Eastside Culture Crawl, and we're talking with Esther.
Rosenberg. Hi, David. How are you?
I'm very well. What is the Eastside Culture Crawl? We're in an art gallery. Which art gallery are we in?
Well, we're in the Alternative Creations Art Gallery located on Venables near Commercial Drive.
Now, it's quite, let's walk around. Let's go, and
Let's
you
do
tell us,
that.
and we'll see the art in the background. So this
Right.
is all three-dimensional art.
This is all three-dimensional art, yes. So this gallery is part of a four-gallery exhibit. With the Eastside Culture Crawl, I think thousands of people are actually familiar with the four-day open studio event, which of course is happening November 16th to the 19th.
To the 19th.
Of this month. So we're pretty excited about that. But we also do what's called preview exhibits. And so
Is this what this is?
That's what this is. So we work with four different galleries. We have the Pendulum Gallery downtown. We have Alternative Creations. We have, of course, you might be familiar with that, being a thespian yourself, the Coach. And then also Strange Fellows Beer. They have a beautiful gallery on site there.
Wonderful. So now I'm going to get you a little bit. This is my first time being the cameraman. As well as the reporter, so I'm holding a selfie stick, so I got to make sure that I look at you, but also look at the camera as well. So why is this event important? Let's swing around to see the stuff behind us here.
Well, we started doing preview shows for a number of reasons. One of them is that we wanted people to see the breadth of the artistic creativity that's happening here in what we are now calling the Eastside Arts District.
Nice,
And
I like that.
and this is a way to showcase that and kind of open it up, because not everybody can make it to the four-day festival, and also some of the spaces are not necessarily totally accessible. So this provides our public an opportunity to come to these spaces, view some of the art that is going to be showcased during the Culture Crawl, and be able to access this work.
So, and how many galleries are actually involved in the four-day festival?
Well, we have, this year, I think we're getting close to 480 artists.
Oh, artists. Okay,
Yes.
they're not.
Well,
Are
but
they all
that's
in
not
those
many
studios?
Yes,
Oh,
of
that's right. Because
course.
it's not so much
Yes.
about galleries. Some
No.
galleries are involved, but
No
but it's
galleries
more-
are involved.
But it's just studios.
Just
Oh.
studios, yes. It's just artists in their studios.
Okay, so the galleries are only involved in the preview.
Yes. That's
okay.
correct. And it was a way for us to be able to, one, take some of the work downtown in terms of people who are, down in that area to see some of the work that's going to be showcased during the four-day event, open studio event. But yes, we're all about artists being in their studios because we think those studios are pretty special environments that you enter into. And I know that a lot of people love it because we get thousands of people who come every year, which is fantastic. And they really are keen and excited about seeing where the artwork is being made and how it's being made. And then also the various items that really inspire artists to create their work. And so when they enter into that environment, it's pretty awe-inspiring, you know? Because there's just this collection of things that artists have that play a role in their art-making process.
So can I just ask then, some of the stuff that's in this gallery here, I'm going to swing around this way so we can
Sure.
see some more of it. So we would go into the studio of, say, that guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Elizabeth Barnes, yes. And she's over at the Portside Studios, and you would see work pretty much related to what you're seeing here.
We're walking backwards now.
Sure.
We're walking backwards.
Because that's probably the series that she's currently working on. So you would see more work that I would say is similar to what you're seeing here. Now, some of this other work, one of the reasons there's many reasons why we show in this particular space. We established quite a long-term partnership with what's called Possibilities, which is the nonprofit organization whose space we're in right now. And then they created this gallery called Alternative Creations. So
Nice.
they work with individuals who have certain challenges. And so it's been a wonderful partnership that we've developed over the last 10 years. And so we can use this space. But what we love about this space, as you can see, is that we're able to present three-dimensional work here. And And so this allows a lot of the artists to kind of present some work that perhaps they can't put up in their studios. With the price of, with all of
Property,
that,
rental
exactly,
property,
you read my
Thank
mind.
you,
You took the
Vancouver.
word-
Yeah.
Exactly. Studios are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and so it's very difficult for artists to be able to display some of these larger pieces, like the one over on this wall, which we'll go around to, and then also Amberley's piece that's over there. And so this is an opportunity for artists to work even bigger and be able to show that work.
Nice. So if you want to see art and if you want to see where the art was created, you need
That's
to check
correct.
out the Eastside Culture Call. You tell these people why they should not miss it.
Oh, well, you definitely shouldn't miss it. It's the event of the year. Well, one of the great festivals, certainly for the visual arts community. It is a visual arts design and craft festival, and it's on for the 4 days, November 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. Thursday and Friday, we're open from 5 to 10, and Saturday from 11 to 6. In the meantime, if you're unable to make that particular event, I suggest that you come down and see the various preview exhibits, because it'll give you a really good sampling of the work that will be showcased during the 4-day open studio event. And that you can see at the Pendulum Gallery, you can see here at the Alternative Creations Gallery, and you can see at the Culture and Strange Fellows. There are varying times in terms of when we're open. Just go to our website. It has all of the information, culturecrawl.ca. And the other thing that our website has, which is like really cool, is that if you're interested in a specific medium, you can filter. So if you just want to see ceramics, or you just want to see
neat.
sculpture,
Okay.
I know, it's totally cool.
Or nudes.
Or well, I don't no, David, I don't think we're going there today. No, we don't filter down that narrowly. However, if you want to see painting or printmaking, you can filter. So it's really cool, and so you can kind of determine your route if you're coming out to the open studio event. And but often what happens, and I've seen this time and time again in my many years of being in this position, is that people start off with their list of studios that they want to see, and then of course something distracts them because they see something that's really unique.
And it's like, it was just 5 minutes that way.
I just
Let's
want to go
go
this
there.
way,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they go down the rabbit hole, and they sort of lose their
Nice.
list. So I would say, you can go and plan ahead, but also be open to, potentially being
New
distracted.
thing.
Yeah,
And
new
that's why
things.
it's called the Eastside Culture Crawl, because you start getting so excited going down the rabbit hole of so many different artists, you end up crawling home.
Yes. Well, and you can crawl around too. There are lots of stops along the way. As you know, in the Eastside Arts District, we have a plethora, I love saying that word.
I love it too.
Of craft breweries in this area.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and they're also wonderful supporters of the Eastside Culture Crawl. So Strange Fellows and Lupolo and Strathcona Beer, just to name a few. But, along the way, if you want to imbibe in a pint or two and grab something to eat, there's lots of opportunities for that. If you are coming down, we have no idea what the weather is going to be like. However, it is Vancouver, Raincouver, as some people call it. And so I'd be prepared for that. Bring an umbrella.
Bring an umbrella.
And don't be daunted. I mean, come on, folks. It's Vancouver. We know it rains here. And if we stayed home every time it rained, we would never
We never see anything.
No, we'd never have a life, David.
So make sure you don't miss the Eastside Culture Crawl coming soon.
Thank you.